Greetings, Black Light, one more time. This is part 2. I'm proving the point that we're in a war, we're prisoners of war, but we don't realize that we're in a war. It's like a silent war being played upon us. But when you study the Caucasian, you see that he uses the same tactics. He uses scouts or spies, or you could call them explorers, like Marco Polo, like Christopher Columbus, and they go and get friendly with the natives or those that occupy the land, you know. And they always drawing up a war plan. They already had their marching orders to march on these people. Now we're gonna get 2 demonstrations. This is Zulu Dawn, a docudrama showing how the Zulu defeated the British. And then we're going to go to Sitting Bull and Custer's Last Stand. But anyway, they are drawing up the plans. On this scene here, they're drawing up the plans of approach and attack.
Her Majesty's government seems to prefer a negotiated settlement.
Now, this tactic that they're using, they're getting ready to make war on the Zulu. They want that land that what the Zulus occupying. There's a river dividing them. The treaty was the Zulus stay on their side and the British stay on their side of the waters. But this tactic, the tactic they're getting ready to use on this letter, they're getting ready to send this letter, declaration of war, to the Zulus. They're using this tactic that they used on the Iranians, they used on the Iraqis, they used on the Syrians, they used on the Libyans, Venezuela. They say that the leader of these various nations are mistreating the citizens. So under humanitarian laws, that they got a right to intervene, and so they're gonna break the treaty. Whatever kind of agreement they had, they're gonna break it. Now they use this on the Indians also. We're gonna demonstrate this with the Custer's Last Stand later on. But they're already sending out war strategies right now. And this is their approach to give to the Zulu king, to tell him that he's breaking the laws of humanity by murdering his own people. See? So they're gonna come and intervene, and hopefully to control that part of the land, Zulu land. Now this part here, they're doing war maneuvers and gathering up their troops for a plan of attack. Now this is part I especially want you to see. You see these blacks right here? Now, these blacks are only allowed to carry spears, no guns. But they work for the British Army. Now, parallel that to the gangs that work for the government. The police gang in blue that work for the government. Our soldiers in the military that work for the government against their own people. You see. These people, gatekeeper, Sinetta. You say, well, how did Sinetta get? He had the black conscience. But you see what he did? He destroyed the black conscious movement by having them debates. And he's still not, he started off strong, but the government got to him, told him he had to cut his bill. Said, you gotta deal with what we want you to deal with, or we can shut you down. Same with SETI. SETI started off strong. Same with Pharaoh. Coffee and Cream. You know, now Coffee and Cream, he coming out with it. You know, he's saying he making this alignment with the enemy. He trying to play it off. But you know, when you see him, he's smoking some of that kush. So he say. So that tell you he always lighting up. He light up every 5 minutes. That let you know that he ain't that strong. See, brother like me don't get high for nothing. So these blacks here are part of the British Army, part of the government, but they're not allowed to have any weapons. So you say, well, the gangs got weapons. Well, the gangs got outdated weapons. Outdated, while the government troops got modern, up-to-date, highly technical weapons. Now the Zulu don't even know that they're getting ready to be at war.
Go tell the NCO of that black shambles that you love him more than you love me. Now!
Not fit to be in the British Army, you different coloured articles. Straighten up! You shower of animals!
Here come the black horse soldiers. They got guns because their commander allows them to trust them to have guns. That's our boys in blue. That's the police. That's the Buffalo Soldiers. That's those who want to join the military and fight their own people. See this brother coming up here? He's working for the British too. He's a messenger. He's going to bring greetings from the British.
Oh.
And what do your masters say? They are angry and send these demands. They say you rule in old ways that are wrong. That you kill your people without trying. The great white queen herself cannot kill her lowest people, though she rules 40 lands and greater than all of Zulu. Kill the traitor, father.
I
do kill under the law and customs of the Zulu and shall not depart from that. Do I go to the country of the white man and tell them how to change his laws and customs? The British say your armies grow larger. And they demand that you disband your people. Tell the British I will not cross the river which divides our lands. But ask Lord Chelmsford if he would disarm. I will ask him, but his answer will be to start a war against your 30,000 warriors. My armies will defend those who would come after us. Now run and tell that. Just showing you in this video right here the tactics of the white man and how he controls and takes control over land. He sends in explorers. They're really spies. He sends in war experts to assess the opposition's army. Now he's at war already and have intentions to do battle. Just like a fighter, when he wants to have a boxing match with a worthy opponent, he watches videos, try to find out the weaknesses of his opponents. And once he finds out his flaws and weaknesses, he decides whether or not to make a match with him or not. So the British say, well, the Zulus, you know, they got spears and we got guns, so we'll take them. But what happened in real life is that they lost this battle. They lost this war. This is Black Light. Stay tuned for part 3.